Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Cahill.
And I'm Father Joe Carey, and we want to welcome you to
The Cup of Joe.
Well, Maggie, what's this course that is taken by everyone? It's called Integration Seminar.
It's true. It's true. That's a great question. I'm sure some of our audience members are wondering. Maybe they've never even heard of it. So
Right, yeah.
let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. So, is it the three pillars of ACE? Of course, are teaching, community, and spirituality.
Right.
And so, in a sense, it's trying to bring the three of them together and see how they connect. And so, in your mind, maybe we've all heard the talks this summer. What was one thing about teaching that you picked up that was interesting?
Yeah. Well, so should we share some of the different topics people talked about?
Right.
So they talked about relationships, they talked about household management, communication with other people, topics like that. And then it will eventually culminate in having a speaker that comes and speaks about education kind of in the larger world, right? So I think I was really struck by all of the talks, like you said, but I think particularly hearing the second years talk about their experiences in ACE and with these different topics. There's faith too. I didn't say faith as a topic, but the ways in which they apply their experiences with wisdom, I just think I'm just really impressed because I don't know that I would have been able to do that coming out of just 1 year. I think it's taken me until this point to see a lot of the fruits that have come from my experiences in ACE. I think I knew that they were there, but I don't know that I could have articulated them as beautifully as they have. And I think that the first years, as well as the other second years, really respect what they have to say. And so it's neat that we can hear from people who are in it,
Right, yeah.
What do you think? What do you enjoy about the course?
I enjoyed everyone who gave a talk, but I want you to tell me one that really stood out to you.
One that really stood out to me. Well, it's hard to pick just one of them.
Well,
I know you want me to. I really enjoyed Chrissy Trinter's talk.
Okay.
She spoke the week of household management, I think, right? Yeah. Household management week. And she told all of these different stories about her housemates that she lived with when she did JVC and how she had all these preconceived notions about them and how she kind of went into it thinking, oh, how this isn't going to be like, what am I really going to learn from these people, And I remember thinking coming into ACE at the very beginning, coming out of college, I had all these great friends. And I remember thinking very selfishly, like, I don't really need any more friends. Like, I've got my friends from college. Like, how great are these people really going to be, And I was proven very wrong. And I thought her talk really encapsulated that when you take the time to get to know people, you can learn a lot from them.
And she also brought out the fact that she got hit by a car.
She did.
And
that was a
when
crazy
she learned
story.
that her people cared about her.
Yeah. And she talked about, figuring out who you are in the context of who God wants you to be. And that you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to figure out who you are. If you just love the people around you, God will lead you to where you're supposed to be. I really liked that. What about you? Which talk really stuck with you?
I was really struck by Aaron Newkirk's talk on spirituality, in that what Aaron really brought out was how we have to take up a cross in our lives. And sometimes we think that we have to, we're just so challenged by that. But the fact is that she talked about how her husband, Will, had to deal with cancer. And it took quite a while, that they were off at the Mayo Clinic for a long time. And he recovered, which was really great. But I think that she brought out how her marriage meant to her was you support the person you love no matter what. And that was beautiful to see. And having known her since ACE and seeing all the things she's gone through, I think it was a beautiful testimony of what it means to take up your cross and follow Jesus. And that's what really inspires me. So that was really a great one. And I think that we had so many other talks that we could talk about, but just to give people an idea that we have to integrate all of our lives, all aspects of it, and see where is God in this and what is God calling us to be.
I think it's one of those courses that people, if it wasn't there, we would notice. I think it's something that people don't necessarily always think of first when they think of ACE or like building community or being a good teacher. But I think it would negatively impact the experience if that course wasn't there.
Right.
So
we hope everyone does support each other and take up their crosses and know that it is the love they have in their lives that enables them.
That's right.
So we want you all to know we
love you.